Okay, this is an interesting one. And CIX got some votes in my poll last week on who you wanted me to review. So I'm going to talk about it. CIX is a 5 member boy group. They debuted under F9 Entertainment in 2019. They've had a lot of really interesting stuff. I think they're very slept on. They have some songs that are phenomenal. Some of my favorite songs I've ever reviewed are from CIX. This is called First Single Album 0 or 1. So it's 2 songs. I'm only going to talk about 2 songs. The single is called Lovers or Enemies. Interesting sound to start things off. Very retro 80s synth sound. I like that. They really peel it back for the pre chorus. There's a lot here that is so different from the overproduced kind of K pop stuff that we hear. Again, this works well for them because they have nice vocals. The vocals go with the melody. Like I was talking about with P1 Harmony, Let Me Love You. The vocals here go with the melody of the song and the instruments. So you have that hitting. It's cool. When people do that, I think it's cool. It's different and it's fun. But this is a very different sound. This song is really different. I can see people loving it and gravitating towards it because there's something unique. I like this a lot. This is refreshing. It lets them showcase their vocals, but what I really like is it has this richness where it stays low and chill and draws you in. Of course, you know Seunghun is going to hit that crazy note in the bridge, and he does. I mean, he's a super talent and he goes so high. He kills it. But most of the song, it doesn't have the chaos of a lot of K-pop production. This is very mature and grounded and restrained. There's some really cool layering that happens. Sonically, I really appreciate this song. And I think it's a risk. It's a risk to do a mid tempo song that doesn't have all of the energy and excitement of a fast paced release. But I think it works. I think this group can pull off a mid tempo track like this for the title track. It's so interesting and it's just very cool and very different. So I can see fans of the group loving this, and I can see people who maybe aren't huge fans once they find this song really appreciating it. So I hope you all find this song. It's very cool and very different. Let's talk about the music video. So the music video, they're like AI robots in a lab. Very timely concept with our culture right now with AI. And it kind of follows them becoming more and more human. Simple, effective styling. All 5 look very handsome. It's cool. It's a cool video. I want to talk about the choreography because you don't see tons of it in the video, but I watched performance stuff so I could see the full choreography from CIX. I think it works okay. But I've got to say, I think this was a missed opportunity for some grounded, kind of grown man, mature type of choreography. This isn't a fast driving track, so a more grounded approach would have worked better for me than quick arm movements and some of the formations they did. I think sometimes you just need to breathe, and the subtle movements are so effective. Think like Taemin move. He's not all over the place. He's literally just standing there doing this, and it's iconic. So I think they had a chance here with the song to do something like that, to ground it more. And they didn't. So that's kind of my knock on the music video. The choreography could have been a lot stronger. But it wasn't I mean that's not like a huge thing because literally in the music video there's not a lot of choreography. I liked the storyline of the scientist, kind of this average girl, and the love scenes between the members and her, as they're dreaming and becoming more and more human. I thought it was different, it was unique, and it worked. So this was fine. This music video worked. I like the song. Let's talk about the other song. It's called My Name is Shadow. It's a ballad. This is a pure ballad. Some lovely low notes from hyunsuk at the start. There's a bare vulnerability in his delivery. I really appreciated that. I thought BX killed the pre chorus. This group is very talented, and a tender ballad like this allows them to show off as vocalists. I like how they each have moments to shine, but really those lower tones from hyunsuk and BX grabbed me. Those were the highlights of the song for me. I don't think My Name is Shadow is the most memorable song that CIX has ever done, but I think the fans will like it. It feels like this group's kind of in flux. They debuted 4.5, 5, almost 5 years ago. And this is the group that brought us, Movie Star and Cinema and Jungle. They had such a strong first couple years, and they've creatively done some really good stuff since then. This was interesting. I would have liked a full album or at least an EP, a more full project, because really there's one song that I think is pretty good. That's it. So interesting, but to me, it's not. I think Lovers Are Enemies is a very interesting song. And that's one that maybe could bring some new fans. But I don't think in general this project is going to elevate them to the next level or grab a lot of people who maybe weren't familiar. I think it's good, but not great. Let's talk about biases. My biases in this group changed dramatically when I saw them in person. Sometimes that happens. A lot of times with the stuff that we see, music videos, reality shows, their personalities sometimes don't come through in the way that they do when you see them on stage. So a lot of times for me, my biases will change once I see a group in person. This group, everything completely changed. So my bias is a Seunghun. I thought he was so dynamic when I saw them. And then my wrecker is BX. I loved his energy and his presence. Those two just stole me when I saw them. The other three members are all very attractive and talented too. No shade to them. But those two guys, something about them on stage, I was like, yes. I'm interested in what you guys think of this. This will definitely be a poll question, and I want to hear from you on the CIX release because I think it's good and different. I'm not sure if it's enough to kind of put them over the edge and get them the recognition and the numbers that they deserve. This group's been around for a long time and they have amazing music, really, really talented. So I highly recommend CIX. I'll put some of my favorite songs on my playlist this week. Check them out and let me know what you think about this song and music video because I'm kind of on the fence. So I loved the song. The music video was just okay, kind of the opposite of P1 Harmony. This music video was fine, but the song was really cool. I think I just had something different in my head on what I would have done.